Testing, testing.
So oh my god, how do you turn these?
That's okay.
Okay, so here.
So we're gonna start. We're gonna just introduce
Mr. Grace is just wondering when he needs to talk. So I told him. He's. I know. So he wanted to know if I was introducing him or anything. So.
Oh yeah.
That's what I needed.
Casey.
Where do you want this?
So we're gonna introduce everyone. So if you want to just take a seat right now, and then we're gonna introduce everyone.
Okay, so Mr. Grace, so after we do.
I mean, we're 2 minutes late.
Oh, we'll wait a second.
Over there, then walk behind the table.
Little white
Good evening, everyone. If you would like to get settled, we're like to start as soon as possible, so that way we can hopefully be done by 7:30. My name is Miss Wetland, or Sarah Wetland. I am one of the Spanish teachers, but I'm also one of the co-advisors for our Platteville's NHS chapter.
And my name is Ms. Hannah Harriet. I am as well the co-advisor for NHS and the other Spanish teacher for our school.
So we would like to welcome you to the 2021 National Honor Society induction ceremony for the fall. And we are going to start actually with the Pledge of Allegiance. So if we could have you all rise, take off your hats.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now invite our chapter president, Casey Hamill, to the stage.
All right, thank you everyone for coming tonight. So I serve as our chapter president alongside 3 other officers, Lizzie Corntweed, which is our vice president, Maria Nates, secretary, and Michaela Lynch, treasurer. I would now like to share more about NHS and what we value as an organization. The National Honor Society is the nation's premier organization established to recognize outstanding high school students. More than just an honor roll, NHS serves to honor those students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Today, it is estimated that more than 1 million students participate in activities of National Honor Society in chapters across all 50 states, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, and many U.S. territories. Chapter membership not only recognizes students for their accomplishment, but challenges them to develop further through active involvement in school activities and community service. Induction into the National Honor Society is a prestigious distinction awarded only to the most proficient students. Each year, following the NHS national guidelines, Honor Society chapters throughout the country collectively dedicate countless hours to school and community service projects, as well as fundraisers for local, national, and international charities. As NHS members, we instill these values of the 4 pillars. The pillar of scholarship is defining a commitment to learning and growing on an educational path.
The pillar of leadership is carrying oneself with dignity and taking ownership and responsibility for one's own actions and participation.
The pillar of service shows how much one can seek out and engage in meaningful service. The pillar of character is valuing diverse cultures and being in relationships and building relationships that reflect love of self but also concern for others.
All right, now that we are finished lighting the 4 pillars, we'll now begin inducting our new members. Our first speaker, Cooper Gassman, will start us off with our first inductee, Aiden Amin.
Well, that was nice. Hello, my name is Cooper Gassman, and today I have the pleasure of speaking about Aiden Amin. I've known Aiden for many years, and every time we meet, I have been astounded by his sheer determination, talent, and academic excellence. He has been a key part of multiple extracurricular activities, such as Hillman Strings, in which he helped carry the group to state solo ensemble during a particularly difficult year, and Science Olympiad, where he earned multiple medals at both regional and state competitions, and won multiple late-night Mario Kart tournaments. Aiden's talent and willingness to work hard are shown throughout everything he does, and I have no doubt that this trend will continue in his NHS career. It is for these reasons that Aiden will make an invaluable member of our National Honor Society.
Good evening. My name is Lizzie Corntweed. Today I will be speaking about Nicholas Burkhard, also known as Nick. He always strives to be the best at what he does. He's never afraid to try new things, and as one of his future goals is to study abroad in Europe and go to school for engineering. He has a hunger for learning and creating. Nick makes it his priority to positively impact other people, which makes him a great person to be around. A positive and learning-centered mindset is crucial to being a member of the NHS. I can only assume Nick has these qualities and more, making him another perfect member for the NHS.
All right, so I have the pleasure to speak about Hershey tonight. Hershey is a quiet yet polite and respectable young woman who is going to be a great addition to our NHS chapter. Hershey is a hardworking student, especially during English class, which I have with her. She is always on top of her homework and is always volunteering to ask questions and participate. Hershey seems to be a girl who works as hard as she can all of the time. She will bring positive energy to our group and help our group succeed. Hershey will now be inducted into the Platteville High School National Honor Society.
Hello, my name is Ashlyn Leibfried, and I have the pleasure of speaking about Bresnia K. Coyer tonight. I have known Bresnia since she moved here 2 years ago. She is always working on bettering herself and helping people through their problems. She always gives everything her best. She is involved in many things in the community. Something she is very involved in is her church. She is a part of her church choir and also a member of FCA, which is Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Some other activities she is involved in includes gymnastics, FFA, and loves babysitting and dog sitting for others. She is a great person and a hard worker and will be a great addition to the National Honor Society.
Hello, my name is Sylvia Black, and I have the pleasure to speak about Eliana Davis. Eliana is incredibly involved in the music department. She participates in Blue Notes, Minor Key, Jazz Orchestra, the musical, and has been a part of WSMA State Honors Choirs 3 times. Besides being a great musician, Eliana is a great person. When we were in ballet together, her positivity and jokes always made class more fun. Eliana goes above and beyond, putting extra time and effort into everything she does. I admire her creativity, compassion, and diligence, and know that these traits and many more will make her a great member of Platteville's NHS. Now I will be speaking on behalf of Eliza Schmider, who couldn't be here today. Eliza had the following to say about Noah Dice. Noah is a very dedicated and respectful person. He enjoys kayaking, fishing, and running, and is looking at a career in aviation or aerospace in the future. Outside of school, some activities Noah is a part of are cross country, track and field, NASA Hunch Club, and he enjoys volunteering in the community. For these reasons and more, Noah Dice will make a great member of the Platteville National Honor Society.
Hello, I'm Devin Digman, and I now have the honor of recognizing Derek Digman as a National Honor Society inductee. As my QB1, Derek has thrown a number of touchdown passes, and it is now time to pass his NHS membership on to him. I've known Derek forever, and his friendly, hardworking, and humble character have been a big part of our connection growing up. Derek maintains his scholarship and participates in a number of extracurricular activities, including football, basketball, and golf. In these activities, Derek is a leader and a role model to others. His positive outlook and desires to succeed have made it a pleasure not only to be his cousin, but to be his friend and teammate the last few years. Derek will now be inducted into the National Honor Society. Congratulations.
Hello again. I will be speaking on behalf of Jacob Dreger. And if there was one word to describe Jacob Dreger, it would be empathetic. Why empathy? Because he's the type of person who understands people and knows how to listen. Empathy is a quality that will serve a person for the rest of their life. I am pleased to say that I believe Jacob will be known for his empathy and kindness. Jacob has a fantastic work ethic, as in he gets the job done and does it well. His academics achievements can affirm that Jacob works hard and works well. These qualities are what make of Jacob a great leader and therefore a perfect fit for NHS. I'm also speaking on behalf of Riel Dye. Though I have not had quite the amount of time to develop the friendship that others may have with Riel, I know that Riel is a hardworking, loving, and kind person. If there were three that were the most important to me in a friend, those qualities would be the one. She is always there for her friends and supports them in their endeavors, no matter how silly they may seem to her. From what I have seen, I can only assume from her interactions with others, she is a great leader as a color guard captain, has excelled greatly in her academic career, and shows great promise in her future endeavors. Her academic successes and dependability fit perfectly with the ideals of NHS.
Hello, my name is Lexi Ludlam, and tonight I have the pleasure to speak about Gwyneth Erickson. I think that Gwyneth is a great candidate for our NHS chapter. I don't know Gwyneth very well because she is kind of quiet sometimes. When I've seen her open up, she seems to have a very nice, bubbly personality. I imagine she is a lot of fun to be around. I hope to get to Gwyneth more as the basketball season progresses. For these reasons and more, Gwyneth will make a great member of Platteville's National Honor Society.
Hello, my name is Ashley Tyson, and I have the pleasure to speak about Noah Felder. I met Noah when he was a freshman in marching band. I could tell that right away he had determination, discipline, and maturity. He was, and still is, wise beyond his years. He isn't afraid of any challenge and always puts his best foot forward. Besides marching band, Noah participates in jazz orchestra, tech team, baseball, the musical crew, and Hunch. Noah always has a positive attitude and is willing to help anyone who needs it. Not to mention, he is a great role model for underclassmen. For these reasons and more, Noah will make a great member of Platteville's NHS.
Hello again. I will be speaking in the position of Ainsley Noble, and she's writing about Abby Gatch. Over the past year, I have recently got to know Abby because of our positions on the Platteville FFA officer team. Through the FFA, Abby is an extremely talented leader, always taking the extra steps to include everyone. Abby is one of the most humble students I know, always being willing to give the credit to others where it's due. Additionally, she is a hard worker, where she always finds time to put in many hours at her job, as well as maintaining an excellent GPA. For these reasons, Abby will be a great addition to the Platteville National Honor Society.
Hello again. I'd now like to extend a National Honor Society welcome to Eric Greben. Being a friend and teammate of Eric for the past couple of years, I've come to appreciate the kind of person he is. Eric constantly shows his positivity, humor, work ethic, and kind-heartedness. He participates in a number of activities, including basketball, track and field, cross-country, key club, and even the installation of his own minivan shaking sound system. In addition to his success in these activities, Eric finds time to excel academically and serve his community through volunteering at the food pantry, summer school, and church. Eric will now be inducted into the National Honor Society. Congratulations.
The next inductee I will be speaking about is Megan Hall. Knowing Megan for years and growing up with soccer balls at our feet, it's been great spending time with her on and off the field. She inspires me to be a better player and teammate, never failing to lead our team in some tough matches. Even with her talent, she's extremely level-headed and a great listener. She always takes advice from others and gives advice herself. My favorite quality about Megan is that she constantly gives 110% at everything she does, and that rubs off on many of her teammates as well as her peers. Megan balances a busy schedule with sports as well as some difficult classes like AP Calc and AP Psych. She is also extremely ambitious, and she and a few other girls started a new club at our school this year, FCA, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She is constantly working hard at her craft, and we are lucky to have Megan join our NHS chapter this year. Congratulations. Tonight, I will also be having the pleasure to speak about Joyce Wong. I have known Joyce since middle school, and it's been a pleasure getting to know her even better in high school through Key Club, where we have served on the school board for multiple years. Joyce is one of the most supportive girls I know, and if I ever need help with a project, advice, or somebody to do volunteer work with, Joyce is there. She is incredibly talented at the violin as a dedicated student, excelling in AP classes, as well as leading our Key Club as the president and being a member of the student council. Her infectious smile, friendly demeanor, and leadership skills make her a perfect candidate for our NHS chapter. I'm so grateful to be able to work side by side in Key Club with somebody as great as her. Joyce will now be inducted into Platteville High School's National Honor Society. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Riley Fansler, and tonight I have the pleasure to speak about Gabby Codjo. I met Gabby for the first time at a football game when she somehow ended up with my phone and started vlogging on it. After that, we became pretty good friends. Gabby has a very positive attitude and laugh, and just being around her can make your day 10 times better. Gabby is involved in many extracurriculars in which she has a very positive impact. She's always working to better herself and help others. For these reasons and many more, Gabby Codjo will make a great member of Platteville's NHS.
And last, but certainly not least for my introductions, is David Lee. Throughout our high school experiences, David and I have been in several different clubs and activities together, including Key Club and cross country. David is very intelligent, and I've always admired and strived to be more like him in that matter. He's willing to help assist anybody who needs it, and is one of the first people I go to if I have questions on something we did in class, because he doesn't hesitate to help you out. In the past few years, I've seen David become more involved in our school and community, and was ecstatic when he decided to join our Key Club board during his sophomore year. Not only is David incredibly humble, he is also respectful and is one of the best representatives of what a student at Platteville High School should be. I know David has the potential to make a great impact in this organization, which is why I am honored to welcome him into our NHS chapter.
Hello, my name is Michaela Lynch, and I have the pleasure to speak about Alyssa Lindell. Ellie is involved in Key Club, GSA, and a crew member for the musical. She likes to spend her time outside, especially camping and hiking. Ellie also really enjoys spending her free time volunteering, thrifting, and cooking. For these reasons and more, Ellie will make a great member of Platteville's NHS.
Hello, my name is Caroline Gates, and I have the pleasure to speak about Cami Lindell. I met Cami in middle school when we were both in the cello section together, and I could instantly tell that she was a kind, agreeable person that everyone could get along with. And I'd say that that is very true to this day. Cami's caring personality and desire to make the world a more peaceful and giving place are traits that will make her a great new member of Platteville's NHS. I will also be speaking about Becca Lindell. I've been in crew for plays with Becca since middle school, and I've had the pleasure of getting to know her by working in the booth. For the past several years, she spent her time after school in the fall helping the middle schoolers with their productions. Becca is so artistic, aware, and thinks about how her actions affect others. She would be the last person to leave someone behind. I admire her drive to stay up to date on current events, and she is very knowledgeable and thoughtful. Because of Becca's creative ideas and devotion towards doing the right thing, she will be a wonderful new member of Platteville's NHS.
Hello, my name is Catherine Tashner, and I have the pleasure to speak about Chesney Mason. Chesney is an extremely talented and involved not only in Platteville dance team, but also participates in many dance competitions outside of school. I admire her drive for it and have been amazed at all the hard work that goes into the performances they put on during the sporting event halftimes and pep rallies. Along with her skilled choreography, she also works hard in class and has exceptional grades. Chesney's creativity will make her a great fit for the National Honor Society, and she is bound to be just as successful in it as she is in all of her other activities.
Hello again. I have the pleasure to speak about Maria Nates. I've worked with Maria at the pool for the past several years, and she's a great lifeguard who takes her position seriously. You can tell how deeply she cares for the people around her, including the kids in her swimming lessons and other staff members. I can always expect a hug from Maria, and her caring personality makes my day. Aside from work, Maria is creatively talented, as she is involved in orchestra, theater, and ballet. In school, she is 2 years ahead in math and excels in English. In fact, she often spends time writing her own stories outside of class. Maria's innate warm-heartedness and enthusiasm will be great new traits as a new member of Platteville's NHS.
Hello, I'm Izzy Condiff, and I have the pleasure to speak about Cameron Nice. I've known Cam for many years, but recently we've gotten closer thanks to volleyball. She's a three-sport athlete on varsity volleyball along with varsity basketball and softball. The more I get to know Cameron, the more I notice her hard work and dedication to not only sports, but her education as well. Cameron is extremely intelligent, and it's shown in her 4.0 GPA and her advanced placement classes such as AP Language and Composition and AP Psychology. Along with all of this, Cam is also involved in Key Club and has completed all hours required for community service. She stays organized, is very responsible, and she is overall a great person to be around. For these reasons and more, Cameron will now be a great member of Platteville's National Honor Society.
Hello, my name is Ashley Tyson, and I have the pleasure to speak about Bianca. Anyone who has met Bianca would agree that she is an incredibly kind, talented, hardworking, and humble person. Whenever I see her, she never fails to make everyone smile and laugh. Her bubbly personality is very contagious. She always puts 100% into whatever she does, whether in her classes or her extracurricular activities such as the musical pit, choir, hunch, and FCA. Not to mention, she is an amazing instrumentalist playing guitar and piano. For these reasons and more, Bianca will make a great member of Platteville's NHS. I am also speaking on behalf of Eliza Schmider, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. Eliza had the privilege to induct Lizzie Poehler. Here's what she said. This evening, I have the honor of speaking about Lizzie Poehler, one of the hardest working, kindest, and most influential students here at Platteville High School. Lizzie displays her dedication to working hard by always putting her all on the basketball court or track, as well as maintaining her great GPA. Lizzie will never take credit for her amazing accomplishments, but rather make sure her teammates are recognized. She's a kind, humble leader in all of her extracurricular activities. Lizzie will make one of the best additions to the Platteville National Honor Society.
Hello, my name is Riley Fansler, and tonight I have the pleasure to speak about Lexi Rowe. Lexi has been my neighbor for years, but I didn't actually get to know her until we worked at the pool together. Lexi is always in a good mood and can always be seen laughing or smiling. I don't think I've ever seen her mad. She is always there to help others out when they need it, always trying to better herself and others. In addition to these positive qualities, Lexi is also involved in many other extracurricular activities, including Key Club, FFA, yearbook, golf, and tech team. For these reasons and many more, Lexi will make a great member of Platteville's NHS.
Hello, my name is Michaela Lynch, and I have the pleasure to speak about Renee Scandalin. Renee is a member of GSA and also volunteers at the VFW in her hometown. Renee is currently a CNA at Edenbrook here in town. She likes to spend time with her baby nephew and pets. For these reasons and more, Renee will make a great member of Platteville's National Honor Society.
Hello, my name is Emily Fields, and I have the pleasure of speaking for Noah Schulenburg. I've known Noah since I was about 4 years old. We have spent multiple hours together watching Badger volleyball games and hanging out with our families. Throughout the years, I have learned that he's an outgoing and fun-hearted person. Noah is involved in Key Club, cross country, basketball, and baseball. He provides for our community by having over 50 hours of community service. He volunteers for Ruby's Pantry and helps out his neighbors. Noah will be a great addition to Platteville's National Honor Society. Congratulations.
I have the pleasure of speaking about Jenna Shea as well tonight. Jenna is a very happy and uplifting person. Every time I see her, she always has a huge smile on her face. She is a great person to be around. Not only is she happy and helpful, but she is involved in many activities as well. Some of these activities include being a crew member for the musical, a member of Key Club, Student Council, and Tech Team. She loves giving back to her community and helping others. She also wants to become more of a leader and achieve greater academic successes. This shows to me that there is no doubt Jenna will be a great addition to the National Honor Society. I'm speaking on behalf of Eliza Schmider, who couldn't be here tonight. Eliza had the following to say about Lexi Shea. Lexi is a very fun and friendly person. She is a part of jazz, orchestra, pit orchestra, color guard, and a member of Key Club. Lexi has 3 younger siblings and has been able to maintain a 4.0 GPA even with her schooling, many activities, and farm chores. She enjoys reading and spending time with her friends and family. Lexi is looking to proceed her future career into the healthcare field. She enjoys helping her community and has served on committees before. For these reasons and more, Lexi Shea will make a great member of Platteville National Honor Society.
Hello, my name is Natalie Bush, and tonight I have the pleasure to speak about Ben Zang. I've gotten the chance to get to know Ben through our time in various classes, including Spanish and guided study. Through these experiences, I have seen firsthand and heard from many of his peers that he can be described as well-mannered, kind, outgoing, determined, and reliable. He is a person who works hard in and out of the classroom. Ben puts this hard work into many different activities here at PHS, including Key Club, cross country, basketball, and track. He excels in all these extracurriculars and demonstrates the qualities of a leader while also maintaining an excellent GPA in the classroom. For these reasons and many more, I believe that Ben will be a great addition and will be a valuable asset to Platteville's National Honor Society in the future. Now I will be speaking on behalf of Eliza Schmider, who couldn't be here tonight. Eliza had the following to say about Kendra Statzney. Kendra is a very outgoing and determined person. She is a year-round athlete competing in cross-country, gymnastics, and track. She's also a member of Student Council and is the vice president of Key Club. When she has free time, she likes to spend her time exploring the outdoors, running and hanging out with friends and family. Kendra also helps tutor young children and helps clean up and maintain rental properties in town. Kendra has completed all her community service hours so far and is determined to serve all her recommended hours for Platteville High School. Other community service opportunities that she has been able to take part in are helping children at summer school and helping clean up our local trails. For these reasons and many more, Kendra Statzney will make a great member of the Platteville National Honor Society.
Hello again. Tonight I also have the pleasure to speak about Skyler Stone. Skyler and I have known each other for a long time due to shared interest in soccer. I spent a lot of time with her this past spring and got to see how much of a determined and outgoing person she is. She's always putting smiles on people's faces and cracking jokes, while she is also very dedicated to what she does and strives to become better. Along with this dedication and outgoing personality on the field, she carries us over to school. Skyler has a 4.0 GPA and is in AP Chemistry, AP Psychology, and AP Language and Composition. She is also very involved as she is in forensics, FBLA, DSA, Key Club, Model UN, and cross country. It is fair to say that Skyler is a very busy person who stays on top of it all and works hard at everything she does. For this reason and more, Skyler will be a great member of Platteville's NHS.
All right, as you all know, I'm Casey Hamill, and I have the pleasure to speak about Sophia Stone. I'd like to start off saying Sophia Stone is one of my favorite people on this earth. She's a great candidate to join our NHS chapter, and I'm so glad that she will be very, very shortly. I've known Sophie for a long time, and we have played club soccer together from the time we were very little. We have spent a ton of time together over the years at tournaments, games, and practices, cheering each other on and giving each other tips and pointers to get better. This fall, Sophie became my workout partner in cross country, since we run similar times and practically run the entire race together. She pushed me not only in workouts, but in races, as together we got better and better throughout the season. Sophie is such a sweet, caring, independent, encouraging, and kind person who deserves the opportunity to showcase her leadership to the other members of the NHS chapter. Now, Sophia Stone will be inducted into the Platteville High School National Honor Society chapter.
Hello again. My name is Catherine Taschner, and I have the pleasure to speak about Ellie Temperley. I have known Ellie since my sophomore year when we started playing club volleyball together. Ellie is one of the sweetest people I know and always has a smile on her face. She encourages others with her constant positivity and is a very tall shoulder to lean on if ever needed. Ellie may not be the loudest person on the court, but her support pushes everyone to do the best they can. I'm glad I've gotten to watch Ellie grow as a teammate and a person over the last few years, and I know she'll be a great addition to the National Honor Society.
Hello again. My name is Natalie Bush, and I have the honor of speaking on behalf of Brooke Von Glahn. I've had the pleasure of growing up with Brooke since about the day she was born. We spent just about every day together for many years. Whether it was being in a band and putting on a show to convince our parents to let us have a sleepover, or getting in trouble for cutting our American Girl doll's hair, Brooke has always been a constant in my life, and there whenever I needed her. With only being a year older than her, I have gotten to watch her grow into the beautiful, intelligent, kind human she has become. Brooke has been right by my side most of my life and has pushed me to be the best version of myself and has made me the person I am today. Even though she might be younger than me, I look up to her, quite literally, and aspire to be as hardworking and dedicated as her. Aside from my relationship with her, she is very academically inclined and works immensely hard to maintain the grades she has. Brooke is also involved in many things, including being a 3-sport athlete. She's the hardest worker I know in the gym, making herself better even when no one is watching and she might be alone. With these things in mind, I think Brooke's hard work, dedication, reliability, and kindness would make an amazing addition to Platteville's National Honor Society.
Hello, my name is Cooper Gassman, and today I have the pleasure of speaking about Mara Weber. Mara is one of the amazing people I've had the satisfaction of meeting through the marching band leadership team, and her leadership skills were evident from the first day she set foot on the field. She stepped up to the role she was given and was a very patient and caring leader for her section. Apart from marching band, Mara has also started the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, is a part of the cross-country and soccer team, and has multiple parts in the musical, and is a member of student council. She has also shown her patience to the extreme during AP Chemistry, in which she has to sit near some of the most off-task people on the face of the planet. Mara has the patient, caring, humble, and talented nature of a prime leader, and for these reasons, Mara will make a great addition to our National Honor Society.
Hello, my name is Lexi Ludlam, and tonight I have the pleasure to speak about Hayley Weigel. I am so excited for her to join the NHS chapter. Hayley is an amazing person to be around inside and outside of school. I know her more outside of school because she has the great sport that brought us together, basketball. Hayley is an expectational leader on and off the floor. Hayley is someone I can always talk to about anything, and she's always there to listen. Hayley also tries her very best and is very determined. She is a hard worker, great student, amazing leader, a thoughtful and outgoing person, and above all, she is an awesome friend. For these reasons and more, Hayley will be a great member of Platteville's National Honor Society.
Hello again. I have the pleasure to speak about Kennedy Weigel. Kennedy is very involved in school. She is the captain of the dance team, a member of Key Club, FFA, and the yearbook committee. She is also the treasurer of Key Club. Kennedy also is a volunteer dance teacher at HD Academy. She somehow also manages to do community service in her free time, while maintaining good grades during the school year. For these reasons and more, Kennedy Weigel will make a great member of Platteville's National Honor Society.
Hello again. I have the pleasure of speaking about Lauren Wertman. I have known Lauren for many years and have learned that she is a very caring and big-hearted person. Inside of school, Lauren is involved in DSA, student council, Key Club, softball, and volleyball stats. Outside of school, Lauren likes travel, she plays softball, works out, hangs out with friends, does stained glass, and enjoys craft fairs. Lauren has done over 50 hours of community service by helping out the middle school, summer school. Lauren will be a great addition to Platteville National Honor Society.
I am now excited to speak about Abigail Williams. Recently, Abby and I were junior counselors together at Outdoor Ed. While there, Abby demonstrated responsibility and patience when leading the kids, as well as a great sense of humor and a willingness to go out of her comfort zone to make sure everyone was having a good time. Abby is devoted to cheerleading and the dance team. She's a skilled choreographer, a talented dancer, a good student, and a great friend. For these reasons and many more, Abby will be a great addition to Platteville's NHS.
Hello, my name is Evan, and I have the pleasure to speak about Quinn Wright. I'm happy to say that I have been able to get to know Quinn better in the past year, mainly through skiing and snowboarding together during the winter. During this time, I was able to see many amazing qualities in Quinn. To start, he is always willing to try new things, which is a quality that helped him become a very good skier very quickly, as he is constantly trying something new on the hill. Quinn is also a very encouraging person, who is always ready to tell someone that yes, they can do that something that seems so scary and so difficult. Besides skiing, Quinn also participates in cross country and track and field, both of which he is quite good at. Academically, Quinn demonstrates excellence in his classes and is a great role model for others. To top it all off, he is a very kind and respectful person, which becomes apparent quickly just from being around him. For these reasons and more, Quinn will make a great member of Platteville's NHS.
All right, and my last inductee I'm speaking about is Miles Zang. Miles Zang is someone who I'm excited to have join our NHS chapter. As many of you know, Miles is a very talented and exceptional person. He's a great musician in strings and even takes music lessons outside of school. He is the type of person that is always encouraging and there for you no matter the circumstance. If you want to rant, Miles will listen. And if you want someone to help you with homework, Miles is there. Miles has been there for all types of laughter and jokes during cross-country season the 2 years I was a part of it. And as a runner, he has improved tremendously over the last year. Miles is a determined person who works harder than anyone I know. Miles is an amazing, intelligent, kind person who deserves to be part of the NHS. Now, Miles Zang will be inducted into the PHS NHS chapter.
Hello again. I also have the pleasure today to speak about Tatum Zulke. I've been lucky enough to get to know Tate pretty well over the years because we've played soccer together since we were very young. During this time, I've watched Tate become a player that everyone on the team depends on, both on and off the field. On the field, he's an incredible player that is willing to play his heart out, holding nothing back. As he leads by example, it urges everyone else to do the same, and this is when we play at our best. Off the field, he is always able to put a smile on your face, whether it is with a joke or just general kindness. He's the type of person that will brighten up any room as soon as he walks in, and he's an incredibly fun person to be around. One can also tell that Tate is very authentic just by talking to him. He truly listens to you and is honest in his responses. On top of all this, Tate is a hard worker when it comes to academics as well, making him an incredibly well-rounded individual. For these reasons and more, Tate will make a great member of Platteville's NHS.
All right, now that we have inducted all of our new inductees, everyone who has a pamphlet can turn to the second page where we have the National Honor Society pledge. We'll now pledge our loyalty to National Honor Society. And please read with me. All right. Being aware of the honor which is bestowed upon me by my selection in the National Honor Society, I do hereby pledge loyalty to this organization. It shall be my earnest purpose to give unsparingly of my time and energy toward the promotion of all school activities. I will strive to be at all times a model student and will never knowingly bring reproach upon my school. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals of my school and my life. And now we will hear a word of closure from our favorite principal, Mr. Craze.
I actually reached out to Mr. Foley for some help in my speech today, and you know what his suggestion was. My construction company failed after a competitor started a rumor that I built houses without a foundation. It was a baseless accusation. Why do horses have such strong foundations? Because that's the way to keep it stable. You'll like the last one. Did you know that rock and roll can be used as a foundation? We built this city on it. I don't know, Mr. Foley. Well, if you didn't figure it out from the intro there, what I wanted to talk about today was that word foundation. And it's kind of hard because I kind of want to address all of you back here, but the audience is over here. So I'm going to turn back and forth. Hopefully the microphone cooperates here. But I think a foundation is a great analogy to the high school experience. And what you put in place now is something that the rest of your life will be built upon. The characteristics that you've demonstrated to become members of the National Honor Society, the characteristics that you guys were able to share about each one of these new inductees, scholarship, service, leadership, character. Those characteristics form the foundation of success for all of your future plans. Well, I know some of you have those plans laid out, and you know what you want for your college and for your career. Others may be unsure, but they may be unsure about the house that they are building, but everyone on this stage can be confident of the foundation they are building on. The education that you have received from preschool all the way to graduation day, The support of the teachers, administration, counselors, coaches, parents, mentors, and friends, those are all pieces of your foundation. Things that help you establish your future plans and something that will always be there to fall back on. This summer, I had the opportunity to visit some of the most well-known foundation stones in the world. I went on a trip with my wife to Peru. We toured Machu Picchu, Cuzco, and a number of other Incan and pre-Incan sites. The engineering that went into those foundations was astounding. Some stones weighed over 100 tons. They were put in place without any cranes, actually without the use of the wheel, and without any power besides the human back and the human mind. And I've always been fascinated, as some of you know, with history, and I loved touring the many different sites. Some of my favorites were the mountain temples, areas like Machu Picchu, that were lost in time and whose foundations were only recently rediscovered by the outside world. But one of the things that was even more fascinating to me than the lost cities were the use of Incan foundations by the Spanish and modern Peruvians for new buildings, especially in the city of Cuzco. The hotel we stayed in was actually built on an Incan foundation, a foundation without mortar or concrete. A foundation that was built without mortar or concrete, but built block by block. What I find really interesting as I got the chance to study the Inca, even after the Spanish, many of these structures were left intact. They couldn't tear them down, not with horses, not with the use of the wheel. The foundations were practically indestructible. And it was really fascinating as to why. It wasn't because of the weight, although that was a factor, but these foundation stones kind of held a secret. And the blocks had notches carved in them that interlocked with other foundation stones. So the only way to take the foundation apart was just like it was built, piece by piece by piece. You couldn't push the whole wall down because it interlocked with all the other pieces. And for those foundations to be destroyed, it was practically impossible, and that's why they're still standing today. That type of strength is the foundation I want for each person here tonight. Life will challenge you. Things that you're trying to build may come crashing down at times, but a firm foundation can always be rebuilt upon, and you can keep going. In high school, keep the focus on those foundation stones that you need to put in place to be successful. Focus on your education, your work ethic, your leadership, your support network of teachers, peers, and family. Focus on service and focus on character. These are the big blocks that you will be building your life upon. And lastly, like the Inca, think about how you can connect those foundation stones. How do they interlock? And that's actually one of the reasons that I really like the National Honor Society. It's an organization that interlocks some of those key foundation stones. It's not just about scholarship. You had to have a great GPA to get up here, but that wasn't what was mentioned when each student was introduced. It was all of those other things that are interlocked and connected to the scholarship. Service, leadership, character. Think about how you can connect those blocks in your own life. Your character as a student and as a person can be one of those big connecting, interlocking pieces in your foundation stones. And I believe that you'll end up, like the Inca did, building something that lasts far beyond what you even thought possible. You'll leave a legacy in your foundation by thinking about those characteristics of leadership and service, character, and scholarship. So congratulations to everyone that's up on the stage here. Thank you so much to the members that wrote such wonderful introductory speeches. It was great to sit and listen to the many, many, many accomplishments of these students, and I'm proud to have them as Platteville High School students. I'm one of my favorite nights is to get a chance to hear some of the individual stories that make each one of these students so special. And just as a collection, you're part of the foundation of Platteville High School, and we're going to continue that legacy as well. So thank you. Thank you to all the parents that came tonight. Big thank you to the NHS advisors. They're hiding back there, but we're going to bring them out for a round of applause. Thank you, Hannah and Sarah. And that does conclude our program. We are going to do a picture, so NHS members can gather here for a picture, and then I was supposed to announce this. I thought about skipping it and just taking the whole